Hey guys, it's your girl Victoria back to you with another review for VH1's Family Reunion, Love and Hip Hop Edition, Season 3, Episode 3, called All for One and One for Brawl. And in this case, these people are stupid. So we pick up where we left off last week, where we're having an argument between Shay and Spice, more so Spice and Shay, because Spice is saying, Shay, who invited you, whatnot. So Shay is saying, oh, Mariah invited me. They're going back and forth a little bit. Tokyo's keep going in and out of the building, her hotel room, whatever the case may be. So she's already kind of tense because of the drama that's going on because of Carly and her ridiculous reason why she got beef with Tokyo. So in the midst of this, I had to rewind it a couple times to really see who she was going at, but I would have assumed it would have been Carly because she don't got no problem with nobody else. So in the midst of Shay and Spice going back and forth a little bit, tension is all over the damn place. Tokyo comes out, and as Carly's back is to Tokyo, you see Carly, she's smirking. For what reason? I don't know. So Tokyo catches Carly off guard and just snuffs her, throws a punch. And whenever it's a physical altercation, they always gotta turn off the cameras for like 2 seconds, so we don't really get to see the full-blown fight. But we get to see the ending of the fight or whatever, so to speak. So, like I said, Tokyo snuffs her from behind. They get to the floor tussling. Spice tries to intervene and try to help out Carly because I guess Carly and Spice now are the best of friends. So then, I guess while that's happening, before anything happens with Carly and somebody else, which we'll get to in literally 2 seconds, they pull them away. I guess Spice is feeling some type of way. So, because she still has a problem with Shay for whatever reason, because since Amara don't F with her like that, or Spice assumes that Amara don't F with her like that, no, Spice don't F with her like that. So since Spice is still in the moment and feeling some type of way, she proceeds to get the bucket pitcher thingamajigger of, I don't know if it's lemonade, mango juice, some type of sweet liquid, okay? Takes the thing, runs with the thing and hauls it all over Shay. I don't know if any touched Shay. I'm sure some of it went on Shay. But of course, now Shay gonna get up, so now they're gonna try to tussle, but nothing really comes of that. So I guess after Tokyo already was separated with Carly, per Carly, what she said in the beginning, she saw Mariah over there smirking and whatnot. So she got her feelings and went to Mariah, and then I guess went to go jump Mariah. But then Alexis tried to get into it, so then they separated. And by the end of all these tusslizations, I made that word up. Yes, I did. But after all of that, you see Carly's eyelash all crooked. Everybody wig is off. You see wig caps all over the damn place. And everybody just don't know what to do with themselves. So everybody gets separated for that time being, and no one knows what to do. Everybody that's not involved in the fight is just looking like, oh my gosh, did this really just happen? Yes, it really just happened because this is Love and Hip Hop. Would it be Love and Hip Hop if there wasn't a fight? Would it be Love and Hip Hop without any type of drama and all this stuff that's going on? No, it wouldn't. So at this point, everybody who's just like, oh my gosh, what is going on? You know what's going on, okay? KK, Trig looking all serious for once in his life. Jen, she's just like, oh my gosh, she almost broke my ankle. Jen, please. You wasn't involved in no fight. Stay over there. You got, what was it, Fresher, whatever, her husband, or fiance. I don't think they even married yet. Her fiance. He just just stay out of it. Don't even try to get into none of that stuff. And then, she was like, yeah, but this is ridiculous. Jen, please. Jen, please. You already said enough tonight. Let's not continue this, okay? Let's not continue this. So everybody gets separated. You got producers saying, everybody go to their rooms. And I guess that's where we end off the night. So then it goes to commercial for dramatic effect. Comes back from commercial for dramatic effect. And you see Tokyo the next morning sitting out with Chrissy. KK Trick does come in the middle of their conversation. And Tokyo is going to be leaving because they asked her to leave. And pretty much we have Trick and Chrissy just letting Tokyo know, listen, I'm sorry that you let them get the best of you. And, obviously you just got to be the bigger person and not feed into the negativity. And at the end of the day, her doing that, that's going to be blocking her blessings because now you just gave them what they want pretty much. And, they talk from experience. Chrissy damn sure talk from experience. We seen her on New York. Listen, like I said, after that season of New York, I didn't watch Love and Hip Hop New York no more. I was over it because I could have sworn Chrissy left for a period of time and then she came back. Listen, after that season, regardless if she was there the next, I didn't watch it no more. Okay. When Love and Hip Hop Atlanta came on, that's when I started watching that every season, all that stuff. So Chrissy went through it. Trick, we don't know what he been through. Okay, that guy, we know Trick probably done been through. Okay, he probably don't talk much about what he been through, but I'm sure living the life he lived, he done been through it. And honestly, it's the truth. Okay, both Chrissy, Trick, they have. It's the truth. Tokyo, let me be honest here, because I know a lot of people saying Jen has started to instigate it. I can see where they think that, where people on Twitter and stuff think that, but honestly, in my personal opinion, if I'm being 100% honest, Tokyo, you threw the first hit. You threw the first punch. You caught Carly off guard. And I'm not saying Carly don't deserve it because she just be doing too much. Sometimes it's just so irritating, especially what she did after the fact, crying the whole second half of the episode, playing victim. But at the same time, you threw the first punch. She wasn't even ready for that. And I understand she's messy, she's annoying, she be making up beef where there is no beef. And I get that, Tokyo. But at the same time, I think Tokyo did take accountability for her fault in it when she was leaving. But at the same time, I mean, I don't think she should have left. I don't think she should have left, in my personal opinion. But at the same time, you did throw the first punch. So, that's just unfortunate. But hopefully you can learn from that and move on and learn to not allow them, like Chrissy and Trick said, to get the best of you. So anyway, she cries off, cries at the end of the scene, and we move on to Chaotic. He's the comedic relief of this season, and he's finally free. He is March 2020 free of that, disastrous situation. So, he's, outside. He gets to work out outside. He gets to mingle with all the beautiful ladies that's on the trip. And, he's just happy-go-lucky. We move on to Spice and Scrap. They talking on the beach. And Scrap telling her she the OG. Pretty much she know better. He don't say that word for it. I'm just paraphrasing. She know better than to be getting into all of that. I'm just like, OG for when? Post? March 2020? I mean, she's not really an OG, but I mean, she's been there for quite a bit. So, I wouldn't say she's a newbie, but I wouldn't consider OG. Okay, whatever. That doesn't matter. Okay. But pretty much Spice feels bad for what had done happened, and she wants to reset with everyone. And then we move on to Spice sitting down with Alexis and Nikki and apologizes to them for what had happened and hopes that they can regroup now that Tokyo is gone. So we just gonna all put this on Tokyo. From when she said that in that scene, I'm just like, okay, so this is just, we all just gonna blame Tokyo. Granted, yes, she threw the first punch and that caused the brawl, I guess, the domino effect of the brawl. But at the same time, she's not the reason why you threw a whole picture of juice at Shay. Because, not saying it would have been justifiable if she threw it at Tokyo, but I would understand more so if she threw it at Tokyo versus Shay, because Tokyo was the one that pretty much hit Carly first and, was trying to catch Carly off guard and beat up on her. So for me, not saying she would have been justifiable for throwing juice at Tokyo either, but if she threw it at Tokyo, I would understand that more so than throwing at Shay, who Shay was just sitting, chilling, not trying to get into no beef. Even after you guys were arguing about, who invited her or whatnot, Shay just sat down and that was it. But no, you went and you got the thing of the lemonade juice, whatever the case, whatever it was, and threw it at Shay while she was just sitting down, minding her business, popping her gum. I think she was popping gum. I don't know. But she wants to regroup, so we just gonna blame Tokyo. So this is all Tokyo's fault. Okay. Even though there was already beef brewing before Tokyo came into the mix. And granted, I agree with some people were saying on Twitter, y'all was playing Mean Girls towards Tokyo. And I get that you wasn't the one with the beef towards Tokyo, but Spice, it seems like you're that type of friend. Whenever somebody got beef with someone, you was playing a Tierra Marie. When someone got issue with somebody, your friend, now you have an issue with them too, knowing they didn't do nothing to you, they don't got no beef with you, but because that person, your friend, has an issue with them, now they the enemy and you got an issue with them too. So whatever, we move on. We get to Alexis' event. She's having a field day. And it's funny how they all say, this is my event, I'm doing the field day. Come to find out, Alexis is part Jamaican. I think maybe she mentioned that before, maybe in the beginning of the season. I don't know. I don't remember, but that's interesting. Damn well, y'all acting like y'all created these events, okay? Like you just said, okay, I want to have a field day. You know damn well, Love and Hip Hop producers, all that stuff, they gave you probably like 10 different events, and then I guess you just had to pick and choose which one you wanted to do. So it's not like you came up with the event. I know they try to put all these backstories. I ain't believing none of these things because y'all do the same events every damn season. This is only season 3, but y'all been doing the same events since season 1. So I don't want to hear none of this. I just, being in Jamaica makes... Okay, anyway, so Carly and Spice decided to sit out of the activity and they talk about Tokyo's negativity and her negative energy. I'm like, okay, so it's just all blaming Tokyo, knowing good and damn well, Carly, you came with the beef first because you was the one in the beginning, the get-go, when Tokyo came out saying, oh, we're going to have to talk later. And Tokyo having a little bit of an anxiety because, you planted the bug. So once again, she don't think she's messy, but instead of just being like, let's talk real quick about the issue I have with you, even though it was said years ago. Hello, Carly, you just don't make no sense to me whatsoever. So they're talking about Tokyo because, it's all Tokyo's fault. And Carly, here we go. She crying about being bullied and no one gives a F about her. And Spice is the only one who has her back. So Spice is feeling very sympathetic for Carly. And I'm just like, so Spice, you and Carly are best friends now? Because y'all did one track together? And I guess it went #1 somewhere. Really? Really? And she just laughing through it. But like, no, you need to call Carly out for her BS. Because I'm just like, I felt like in that moment, first off, Carly be crying. Ain't no tears be coming out. So in that moment, she's like, you're the only one who's there for me. No one else gives the F about. I would have just been like, you done? How does your daughter react when you be acting this way? That's why your daughter don't be hanging out with you, Carly, because you just be doing the most. Because everybody calls you dramatic, and I don't see how you don't see that's being messy, and she probably do. She probably do know how she be, but she got to act up for the TV show because she probably get extra money on her check for being this dramatic and doing the most. But, this episode, I'm just like, Carly, if you cry one more time, you better not cry any more episodes after this one because your crying is non-believable to me. And I'm sure Spice don't believe none of that crap. That's why she was a little bit low-key, high-key, grinning slyly and smirking and laughing a little bit on the inside because she know you full of it. She know you just doing this for the TV show. But, she crying that nobody has her back. So Spice says she got her back and they hug and whatnot. I'm just like, okay, can we go to the next scene? Because I don't got time for this. I don't have time to be watching Carly act a damn fool for a paycheck, really. But Carly, please, save it for somebody else. Talking about you being bullied, no one has your back. Carly, you backstab everybody that you be friends with on this damn show. You've been here for 10 seasons. So not even 10 seasons, but 10 seasons on the ATL Love and Hip Hop, and you've been on a couple of these family reunions. So Carly, please save it. Save it. I don't know who you doing this for. Yourself, pretty much, because nobody, not me, not Twitter, not America, we don't believe anything you doing on here as real or valid. So save it all. We get to the field day. Everybody's chanting free Tokyo. Ain't no free Tokyo. She gone. She on her way to the airport. So she go back to America. And Chaotic just says to the camera in his confessional that, she should have been the bigger person. So she needs to be the bigger person next time. Hopefully she will be. We see Tokyo walking out of the resort or whatever. And she regrets snuffing Carly, but says she's leaving in peace. good for you, Tokyo. Hopefully, like Chaotic says, next time you won't let people like Carly get the best of you, because all they're gonna do is try to do anything to create more drama so they could get more TV time, so they could get more checks, so they could get a bonus on their checks. That's all it is. That's the only way Carly's probably making a living nowadays. She probably got she's so she said she got other stuff going on, but this is probably her main source of income, to be honest with you. And like I said, I'm probably blocked from Carly. I mean, Carly's probably blocked me already. Not that I, follow her on anything, to be honest. But Carly just. There's a reason why she's still here, guys. Okay? This is as long as she's been here, there's a reason. Okay? If you didn't need the money, if she didn't need the money, she wouldn't have been on here. She wouldn't be on here. So anyway, I'm tired of talking about this already. I'm annoyed. So we move on to field day. It was a success. The yellow team won, which consisted of Trick, MJ, Amada, and Chaotic. They cheated. So green team technically won. If we going on technicality of who completed the obstacle course correctly, green team won. But if we going based off who just finished first, yellow team won. Okay. So after that, we still see Spice and Carly still talking about what done happened the night before. And Carly saying Mariah tried to jump on her, whatnot. Spice is telling her, no, she was trying to break it up. And I'm just like, so now your story, Carly, is Mariah tried to fight on you. But you literally said the night before, or in the confessional in regards to the night before, saying that you saw Mariah smirking across the way. So that's why you was already going after her and you snuck up on her. So now your story is changing when you're telling it to Spice. Like I said, this is another reason or another proof that Carly ain't SHIT. But we're going to blame everything on Tokyo. But like I said, you be planning all these bugs and then you be lying. Like we don't be catching it. You be lying within the same episode. Like we can't catch it. But whatever. Okay, Carly gonna be Carly. Okay, I'm not gonna be going back and forth for a woman who know what she be doing and just trying to do whatever she can to get extra bonus on her check. Anyway, so here we go with Carly and the dramatics and the antics, crying about, Spice is the only one who has her back. Like I said, crying, no tears coming out. You can't even see no tears welling up in her eyes. She couldn't even muster that up. So I'm just like, Carly. Spice is just like, Carly, relax, calm down. Spice, stop trying. Listen, I know Spice probably don't believe none of this stuff that Carly be doing, like all this dramatic stuff. But at the same time, Spice, you enabling it because you feeding into it. Stop it. You should be looking at her with a straight face like, Carly, enough. But no, you're not even going to do that because, you just want her to feel nice or whatever the case may be because she want to talk about, you don't know what people be going through behind closed doors. No, technically we don't. But at the end of the day, Spice, everybody be going through stuff behind closed doors and we don't be acting like this. So therefore, enough. You should be telling Carly, listen, save it. But anyway, Carly said, if Mariah really didn't come after her and was trying to break it up for real, she will apologize. And Spice said she'll apologize to Shay also. I'll believe it when I see it, Carly, for you to apologize to Mariah. I think she will, maybe next episode. We'll see. I don't know how that's going to happen. But we get to the end of field day. Everybody's sitting down, chilling, eating or whatnot. And Amara and Jen talk on the side. Jen said she wasn't trying to instigate anything. So Amara understands and agrees that she knows she didn't mean it that way because I guess people took it the wrong way of what she was trying to say. Okay, Jen. Whatever. Fine. I'll give you that. I personally didn't take it as anything, but I wasn't there. So, obviously producers may make it seem like it's something it's not. So maybe I wasn't there to see what else you may have said that would make people think otherwise, but whatever. If I'm going based off what I seen, I didn't take it as anything either. Moving on, we get to Shay and Trick. They're talking. Amara pops up. So pretty much they already squashed a beef with the Love and Hip Hop season 4 in Miami at the reunion. But I guess they really really apologized this time sincerely, and they hug it out. Trick takes all the credit because even though he didn't say it verbally, when they were hugging, he was just like, and like his body language was saying, and there it is. You see, I brought these two ladies back together, and now, we just kumbaya. We best of friends again. I did it, guys. I did it. Whatever. Okay, they made up. That's good. Hopefully, ain't no more drama after that between them. And then we get to Lyrica's open mic night for her night activity, and Carly is still hiding out. She didn't come to the event, so I don't know how long she gonna hide from the cameras or everybody for. But we gotta make it anticipating. We have to. She has to be dramatic about everything. So I guess whenever she shows her face again, it's gonna be a dramatic thing. Maybe it might be her event. Who knows? I don't know. Who cares? Really? Who cares? So Spice goes on stage and immediately gets emotional about speaking her truth, her testimony of what she's been through, being bullied and all that stuff. And she goes to Shay and apologizes to Shay, or looks to Shay and apologizes to Shay for judging her from off the bat based off of the situation that Amara had with her. And Shay cries and appreciates the apology. She accepts the apology. She goes up to Spice and they hug it out. And then after that, Shay's brother MJ, the one who will be wearing a hat in every color of the rainbow spectrum, every color. You think of a shade, MJ got that same hat, the same exact hat in that same exact color you thinking of. Every color that my lights have, MJ got a hat for in that color. Same style, everything. He goes on stage and that's where the episode ends. So, he calls out Amara. So I don't know what he's going to say. We're going to find out next week. Do I really care? Not really. But, I guess since it's open mic night, it seems like next episode, everybody going to be telling their testimony and what they've been through, which I don't have a problem with. And I can imagine people repeating their stories. Of course, it's going to get emotional. So it looks like next episode is going to be emotional, maybe in the beginning of the episode and maybe later on in the other half it may become comical. Who knows? I don't know. But I guess you never know what you're going to get with this damn show. It wasn't much this episode. It was just a big brawl the first 5 minutes and afterwards just tension all over the damn place. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please comment on what you thought about this brawl and whose fault you thought this damn fight was. I think it was everybody's fault at the end of the day. Everybody played a part. That's it. Other than that, be easy, be lemon squeezy. I'll see you guys next week. We won't see what happens. Other than that, have a good Monday night, whatever is left of it, or whenever you do watch it. Till then, peace out.